Hello, everyone. My name is Sarah Itkin, and I am psychic medium, angel channel, intuitive coach. And I am here to interview Ryan Conley. Got involved with the Healy Company, and he is one of the top 3 associates for Healy in the USA. And I thought it would be really nice to hear more about the Healy directly from Ryan.
Yeah, thank you, Sarah, for having me. Thank you. It's been a pleasure getting to know you the past few days, and I love watching to see in other people when they really fall in love with this. They just want to share it with people. It's not for the money, but it's like just to make people feel really good. So that's awesome.
Yeah, I'm just really so happy with how it's been changing my life and how it's benefiting my friends and family. So thank you. So tell me,
Yeah.
how did you even hear about Healy? Like, can you describe to us what Healy even is?
Yeah, sure. So it is a wearable technology. I call it the world's first frequency device that actually uses artificial intelligence to balance out your frequencies. So it's sending the frequencies into your being, and then it's knowing what to play next. So it uses artificial intelligence. It's you've got cloud storage hooked up to it. It's a biofeedback device. So just amazing. Bluetooth. It is a technology that everyone needs. There's some technologies you can definitely deal with that. There's a lot of technologies you can deal without, but if you care about your aging, this is the one that you have to have. Yeah.
Right. And so can you tell us a little bit about frequency healing, like what you know about it? And we can't say that Healy is going to heal you. It's basically a device that's been cleared by the FDA for treating pain, but it's also helping people achieve like a variety of different wellness goals. But before Healy was created, it was there's this frequency medicine or frequency healing modality. Can you tell us what you know about that?
Yeah, so our company's backed by a 15-year-old company. Time Waver is the parent company, so we've been in business for a long time. And so then we had a big old super hedge fund come in and want to put $100 million in this project to really bring the frequency, the frequencies to the world, because until this day, we haven't really had a chance to. Maybe we can meditate and change our frequencies, but I really believe, Sarah, that with where our society is today, that people are so beat down with all the stress, they need something like a crutch to kind of help them get up to where they can balance their frequencies again and stuff, and that's what the Healy device does. What was the other part of the question on that, Sarah?
Oh yes, like what have you heard about healing with frequencies? Like I know the people in the company were inspired by frequency medicine.
Yeah, so our tiny device, I say this, if it only got rid of inflammation as well as it does, that's the only thing it is, got rid of inflammation, it's worth the $500 to go ahead and purchase. Okay. I mean, it's priceless. I have such a strong belief that if you don't have one of these devices, you're going to pay more than $500 in your future, just, of health, concerns. It can really help a lot with preventative health stuff. So that's good. Yeah, it's just a new technology that really is going across the world right now. It's pretty fun to watch, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's amazing. Yeah. So how did you decide to get involved in the company as a business?
Well, yeah, another thing other people, it really increases the cellular energy production of the body. This is really important. If you look at the blood before and after you're doing a Healy treatment, it's extremely different. The cells are more whole. You can see that the cells can communicate. The inflammation is down between the cells. It's important for our whole being to be able, cells to be able to communicate. So what happened was about 15 plus months ago, Sarah, I had some serious health issues going on, mentally and stuff, and everything. It was depressions, anxieties, stuff like this. And I had been working with the Amen Clinic, getting my brain scanned for 15 years straight, and not every year, but over the course of 15 years. So I'm the most documented case with the Amen Clinic, who has more brain scans than anyone in the world. And as I implemented Healy into my this past year, my brain scans, I was doing exercise and eating health, maybe a little healthier and stuff like this, but my brain scans show some positive results, you know, so it's some of the best results the Amen Clinic has ever seen. You know, I mean, some people use hyperbaric chambers, some people use, you know, oxygen therapy for, you know, brain stuff, you know, whatever, from going ahead and cleaning the body, you know, detoxifying stuff, to all kinds of things we can do for the body. But frequency seems to be that stone unturned right there until now, right? So that's what's so fun about this. Okay, so my friend called me up. I had my health complications going on, and I started using it. I didn't get into Healy for the business aspect though of this. I just got into to try it with what's going on with me, and I had such an amazing. I never saw myself get into the frequency thing industry, and then I had such a great breakthrough from it. Feel like it really made me feel more present, more focused, and more happier. My kids are like, "We see a difference in you. Like, this is crazy. What's going on?" You know. And
Yeah.
I used to be so depressed. I was really had bad depression. I'm not saying again that Healy cures depression, but like emotions are scalable on a frequency, right? So that's how I describe Sarah Healy. It's like if you took an amplifier and just put it onto Sarah, you know, like a stereo amplifier, and it turns up everything, all the different things are all amplified, right? Magnitude. So like every good thing about you, all the cool things, the perky things, the cool things about Sarah is like magnified is how I see it, okay, about who we are. But then anything that's negative that doesn't really serve us well, negative thoughts, stuff like this, you know, things that traumas happened in the past, we raise so high that the stuff just kind of goes away a little bit, it seems like. You know, the burden of it kind of type thing. We still remember it, but we're just a higher vibration kind of helping with that right there is what I've noticed.
Right, right. And so that liked the product so much that you wanted to get involved with it as a business?
Yeah, so after 2 months, I couldn't stop talking about it. And I was like, man, everyone needs this technology and there's no competition. You know, so I mean, if you have a product, I mean, look how fast, like, you know, when categories creators come to market, for example, like when Apple came in or something like this, like they took over the whole market share, and then all the knowledge came to the company and said, we want to work with you because you're the best, you're the first, you know, you got the biggest sales force, you know, you guys are doing a good message out there. So I think it's going to be a huge industry, and my business just took off. Now I'm up 2,500 people in my organization. I'm up over 18,000 people on my team already. And that was, as of last week, I was up 2,500 people. It was crazy.
Oh, wow. Yeah, and I know that it's just brought you a lot of abundance in so many ways financially, and like you said, with your health and happiness and connecting with so many amazing people.
Yeah, I mean, everyone needs one of these devices. I mean, everyone's overstressed. Everyone needs to, you know, is kind of feeling a little down from the COVID situation. They need something kind of supercharge them. I don't think coffee is the answer. You know, I think that people, I said this today earlier on, I said, you know, everyone needs to recharge, and your bed is not the best charging station for you. You know, I mean, I say a bed with a Healy is the best charging station for you, but not just laying them down in bed. You need to really synchronize the body up. And people are so out of sync nowadays with the, you know, the 4 and 5G networks and the computers and cell phones, all these different, I mean, it's important to recalibrate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I'm sure that you've shared this device with your family members. Do you have any like examples of how it's changed their life? And you don't have to tell
Well, no, it's all good. I say people with like inflammation issues that have tingling sensations and stuff like this, and they need, and when this seems to stimulate the body, kind of helping with pathways, I guess to say, you know, kind of type thing. I think that's a big thing. People's spirits just feeling more happier, more content. I watch people change. I like to see people actually change, and the testimonials that you have coming in that are so powerful, and they're like little kids again or something, you know.
Right,
So.
right, exactly. Because I've seen so many testimonials with just like a huge variety of issues that people have been focusing on for years, and suddenly after using the Healy, they've been having so many positive results. So it's fun to take a look at those testimonials.
Well, if you look at inflammation and like what it does on the brain, for example, like people, you know, the early onset dementias come through. You see stuff like this. This is proven. Inflammation causes dementia, right? Inflammation is like one of the biggest things. Obviously, it's not the most, you know, with the human body aging process-wise. You know, and then if we're able to just go ahead and bring that down, like I don't get the headaches that I used to after a long day. I mean, and if I need to go ahead and lay down and chill out for 10 minutes and put a Healy program in, and then, you know, all of a sudden I feel like I just took an hour-long nap, more awake than an hour-long nap, you know? So.
Yeah. And I think inflammation, I heard from medical professionals that inflammation really causes so many different wellness issues in general. So like being able to reduce that is super helpful.
Yeah, and I just like it. I just like it now, just like maintaining body for fitness and stuff, using the Helium muscle and stuff like this. I'm really seeing a big difference in my fitness. Yeah.
Yeah. So a lot of people ask me like about, multi-level marketing. So I got into this because my friend who's a functional medicine nurse practitioner suggested she thought it'd be beneficial for me, but she also thought, this is something I can use with my clients, and my clients liked it, they could order it for me. And the whole multi-level marketing component of it, I always felt like there was a little bit of a stigma around that. Like I was kind of like, eh. And I was wondering, like, why do you think that Healy chose to go the multi-level marketing route, and what are some of the benefits for people who are going into business? Like, why is multi-level marketing? Why can that be beneficial for people?
Well, I think if you just look at how much multi-level marketing has changed in the last few years, Sarah, and just the evolution. I mean, what do we start off with? We start off with Amway. Then, I mean, everyone has believed in network. A lot of people believe in network marketing, but then what's happened is the so many different protein shake companies competing against each other. Like people getting hurt feelings, relationships being destroyed because this person jumped to this comp plan. Oh, you got to stay on the auto ship, or you going to get paid and something. It's like I don't believe in that. I like the idea of buying something one time and. And I love the idea of having a free membership, because a lot of times with network marketing companies, they charge people to come in, and Healy hasn't charged anything for people to grab a free position, and that's a beautiful thing. So and then you have to look at the aspect, well, what products in network marketing have really, really, truly brought such, a powerful experience that can improve someone's health, the emotional experience that you're going to actually feel it. You're going to feel it just like you'd go to an acupuncturist or a massage therapist. You're going to feel it, and that's going to be those feelings, how it weaves into your stuff that you're trying to resolve psychologically in your life and stuff like that can really be helpful with that. So we have a product that's unique, that has no competition. That's really a blessing, because I think even 2020 now, people aren't just discussing it with network marketing. They're just discussing it with corporations in general, and people need to get paid more. So this is, I saw something that said today, it said every generation needs a new revolution or something like this. And so, I mean, I think this is, it's like, that made me really think, like, I want to be part of the revolution of bringing, just like Einstein said that frequency is the future of medicine. So let's check it out. Let's look into it. Let's see how people are having results from it and stuff. And get the great minds together to start looking at combinations of frequencies and what are we unlocking exactly with that, right?
Right, totally. So why do you think right now is a good time to get involved with the company? Like, I think for me, I can see now, obviously I'm involved in the wellness world and alternative. And for me, I always felt like I do healing and I can do energy healing. But with the Healy technology, it's like giving somebody a supplement or a way to empower themselves at home. And I see how that's really benefiting my business. It's like adding on an extra layer to my business. And I know that it's really beneficial for other people who are in the alternative healing world like me. And do you think that there are other people also that benefit from doing Healy as a business? And again, like, why do you feel like right now is a good time to jump in?
Well, yeah. Well, it's really interesting looking at the healers out there. First of all, like I've had healers, they go so strong off their gut. I respect that. I love, they're some of my favorite people are healers, I work with a lot of them over here, obviously, Healy. But, I've seen them actually fight the Healy thing off, say, oh, no, I don't need it. Well, I'm like, it's not necessarily for you, but how about your clients? Oh, don't need it. Like ego and stuff like this. I mean, everyone deals with ego. It doesn't matter if you're a healer or not, but I've seen instances where they in meditation, the Healy would come back into their life and not leave them alone. It's like, the truth now. You have to get this out to the people right now. So I see it then changing people's, because a lot of healers, they may be part of doTERRA, an oil company or something like this, but they don't really necessarily do it for the money. They don't probably have big aspirations to go make it, 7 figures in a year. They'd be happy making $1,000 or something like that, and maybe, $500. So with Healy, when people really understand what we have, the healers and everything, they're like, oh my gosh, this is like the ultimate way for me to connect with other healers out there, really leverage those relationships to do what good healer, their most intention is to change as many lives as you can. So why not, So I think it's a big karma thing. Like we get such good karma sharing the Healy with everyone. Like I've been in meditation. It told me basically one time, it said, if you don't get Healy to the world, your life is going to be shorter. Basically, it gently and nicely said that. It said, if you do get it out to the world, your life is going to be so freaking prolonged and blessed. But it was like a threat it gave me. It was like, this is, you know, you're the highest calling and you have to do this, you do this, or else it's not gonna, you're gonna.
Right, that's so interesting. Like spirit came in and kind of inserted it within you that like this is the right move to take. And that's funny because I also had something similar. Well, I always ask the angels for black and white signs when I have to make a big decision. And so when my friend told me about doing this and investing in the product itself, you know, I was like, oh, okay, you know, I need a black and white sign, angels. And then the next day, my psychic development teacher, and she was like my first spiritual teacher, she's the one who actually got me on this path as a healer. She called me and said, you have to do this. There's this product called the Healy. I've been doing energy healing, and it's basically like the machine itself is doing the same thing as what I've been doing on clients for years. So you have to get involved.
Yeah, it's that simple, you know, and it's such an easy duplication model to share it. You know, it's like most people, whoever's in your line of work and stuff like this, they're going to know other people that are into it, and you know, it's fun to bring the coolest toy to your friends. Say, hey, look what I found. You look what I got. You know, and then it has so much potential for you to work together and stuff. So, man, we're at 120,000 people now in our company. 120,000. We're in 45 countries right now. We're going to focus on getting a really core. I mean, our deliveries now are under 10 days. So that's really positive right there. I mean, people are waiting 2 months for this device before and stuff. So that was a long wait right there. We're just really getting the company dialed in right now. It's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is just really, really exciting. And I do feel like it's part of this amazing revolution. And I'm so excited to continue sharing with everybody. And today, the sale has been extended. Right, I heard the sale has been extended until
yeah, tomorrow, I guess, or whatever it is, right?
Right, tomorrow at 3 p.m. Mountain Time.
That was just like, it just took a 45-pound weight off my chest. That felt good, you know? I mean, everyone go get the sale. Go get you're getting it basically half price. You get $1,000 Healy for $500. We're selling them like mad. I've got credit cards, you know, people to just go. So many orders taking place. It's wild, you know?
Yeah.
So what a deal though. I mean, you guys, if you look at this, what was I going to say? If you look at the Healy compared to other frequency devices out there, let's say that you compare this to a $7,000 to $8,000 frequency mat that you lay on. Okay, these devices, everyone, they typically only have about 10 frequencies to them, and they only go up to about 40 hertz. So you compare that 10 and 40 hertz to what Healy you're getting for $500 right here on the low end, which is like 150,000 frequencies. Okay, and a hertz range up to 1 million. So compare that little $500 thing compared to just that small thing right here. This is the technology that we have right now.
Right, and for those people who aren't tech savvy, like, can you explain what hertz are?
Yeah, it's like energy pulses. So if someone says like 650 hertz, that means per second there's 650 pulses of energy going through. If it says half a hertz, that's every 2 seconds you have a pulse of energy going through it. That's why when you're wearing Healy, you're going to notice the difference between all the different frequencies that go through the body right there.
Right.
Different.
Thank you. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me today.
Yes, thank you. It's just always fun to do these podcasts and you know, get to know your people and you get to know my people. We just keep getting the word out there to the world about frequency. So thank you, Sarah.
You're welcome. Thank you, everyone.
All right. Take care.